Guys, this is more one video in English. I try to talk here properly, like my English is shit. But let's talk with
At least it's better than mine.
Adik.
It's Atik.
Atik, thank you very
Yeah.
much. I really appreciate your time.
Same here.
Atik,
Yeah.
what are you from?
I'm from India.
Hey, how long have you been in Australia?
In Australia, this is my third month.
30 months?
Yeah.
How is the beginning in Australia? How is the
Um,
difference between Australia and India? Let's talk about this.
The difference?
But how is the beginning of your
The
life?
beginning. The
Yes.
beginning is pretty good. This is like a complete different experience for me. I've never been in a very different environment than Australia.
It is your first country?
No, I've been to Saudi as well. I was in Saudi for at least a month or so.
Saudi?
Saudi Arabia, Middle East.
Saudi Arabia.
Middle East. Yeah.
It's far from India?
No, it's not that far. It's like 7 hour flight.
7 hours.
7
and
hours.
India to
Australia, it's a 19-hour flight.
19?
19, yeah.
What the hell? It's far from Brazil. It's like it's too much different because Chile, Brazil, it's 14 hours.
14 hours?
Yes, it's
Okay.
19 hours.
Oh, for me, I came from Singapore. So
India
India
it's the total flight.
total, yeah.
Okay.
India to Singapore and then Singapore to Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you doing today in Australia? Like study?
Yeah,
like
I'm studying. I'm a
working?
student.
Like
So I'm doing my master's.
like visa 500.
Yeah. Subclass 500.
And how is the like working?
No, I'm
No?
not working. Yeah, but then I'm definitely looking for a
You
job.
working 2 weeks ago. You talk it. You work as a removalist, something like that, or not?
Yeah, like they're like casual jobs, but it's
Okay.
not a fixed one.
Okay.
But definitely I'm working on a project. So I'm planning to start my own company over here.
Ah.
For that, we have to get in touch. I wanted to get some
You
photo
want
shoots.
me?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
definitely.
sorry, my loan already have me.
In business terms.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, business.
Yeah, for business. Yeah,
Okay. Let's talk.
for sure.
What about you? Could you say about a bit about this new
Oh, yeah, definitely.
company or this new idea? Then you.
Oh yeah, so I've been into the business field since my high school. I've been with my parents. So both my parents own businesses, and it's into garment manufacturing. So I was planning to make a garment manufacturing company over here with a manufacturing factory. So for that, we definitely need a photo shoot for our products. So for that, I thought we
Thank
can
you
get
very
in
much.
touch
I
for
really
that.
appreciate it that
Yeah,
you
for
think
sure.
about me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk for sure.
Yeah.
And why there's a lot of not why, but it's when you growing up in India. How is like people talk about Australia? Because there's a lot of Indians in Australia. Then like success like after 6 years, 8 years, like it's already citizen. It's like it's a way. Then like let's study and when you okay to go or you need to have some support about it, your family money and how is the mind like I should go to Australia or
Okay.
I should go to USA.
Yeah, so definitely, it's not a common thing to study abroad in India, but nowadays people have started going abroad, and coming here, mostly people go abroad to get a PR or settle down there. But nowadays, with the growing population in Melbourne and other countries, Indians are everywhere, literally, like
Yes,
every
it is.
country. You'll find people in Brazil as well. Yeah, so they go there for studies, but then they stay there, and then they get the PR, they get their businesses, offices there, and then they
And
just stay in the
nowadays it's
country.
not like it's growing up this idea in India. Before it's not common.
No. It's growing up. It's growing up very fast, and a lot of countries have got issues now that they've got a lot of Indians going to the country, and they've like making the restrictions hard now for Indians.
And how is which city was it's
Okay.
yours in the India? How is the population about your city?
My city is very big. So from where I belong, my state is Maharashtra, and
The capital India, sorry,
the capital of India is Delhi.
Delhi. How
Yeah.
far?
Delhi is too far. Like actually, it's like in the north of India. I am in the south part of India, kind of, but not exactly. A bit above from the south part. But my city is very big. It's called Pune, which is near to Mumbai. You might have heard about Mumbai, right?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. A few
Mumbai is a
times.
very popular place. Everyone knows about Mumbai.
And nowadays, how many people live in your city?
In my city, more than I don't exactly know the population, but it's in millions.
Because nowadays the population of Indian population is like 4 billion, 2 billions.
To 1.5, 2 billion around. Yeah, we have already crossed China in the population.
And what the difference between when you live in the big city like your mother city in India when you compare with Melbourne?
Okay, there's a lot of difference. Yeah, so in Melbourne, you'll see like people are too busy with their own world, and in India, in my city, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of population, but then the culture is very different, and the practices as well is really different. Here in Melbourne, the weather is like you cannot even predict, but in my city, mostly it's hot, but in the winters at the max we'll get it is till 20.
20 in the India?
Yeah, yeah.
This is good. But how is the maximum on is summer?
In summer it goes above 40.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This is shit. This is shit.
Yeah, exactly. So now it's summer.
Almost died 38 here 2 months ago.
But yeah, it's pretty common to experience that weather in India.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And could you say how much do you spend to come here? Like when you, I ask the Brazilian guys in the Rio because normally that people that's
Yeah.
watching it's in
So there was a
Portuguese.
lot of preparation before coming here. So I had to fix my budget, my living expenses, and my monthly rent over here, traveling expenses, everything. I had to figure out my tuition fees, my uni tuition fees as well, with the insurance and all that stuff. So for my uni for 2 years of
2 years on uni,
masters in
you had to pay the whole university, or you still paying by the terms by
semesters.
semesters.
Yeah, so per semester it's around 18,000
18?
18,000
Okay.
Australian dollars, and in Indian currency you'll spend around 45 lakhs in 2
Lakhs.
years. Yeah,
And,
in 2 years.
How much? It's $1 Australian
$1 is around 55 Indian rupees. Yeah.
Then how much you are paying your rent
Um,
weekly?
Weekly rent is around 300.
300.
yeah.
It's like a private or you
It's
share.
no, it's private.
It's good
yeah,
price
yeah,
when
yeah.
you compare with the guys.
Yeah,
that-
but it's pretty small. Like it's not
with bills.
with bills included.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much you pay by week with food?
Okay.
Do you cook?
Yeah, I do cook.
You do
Yeah, I cook Indian food.
Because if you don't cook, you
Yeah.
probably spend 3 times more.
Exactly. It's very expensive in Melbourne. Yeah. If you go
Not
up
only Melbourne, whole Australia.
whole Australia, and probably Sydney's like
Yeah,
way
so
too expensive.
We came from Sydney. Like you live in Sydney for the last 2 years, but in total we live in Sydney and different cities around, like almost 4 years. Then I already live in Brisbane and then Queensland. It's pretty the same. It's
Oh, you have
pretty the
explored
same.
a lot.
Now, if you think there's another place cheaper, forgot.
Exactly.
No, it's
Yeah.
everything's expensive.
Yeah, for here, I'm at least spending like $250, $300 on the groceries.
How much?
$300
Per month or per week?
almost per month.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Around $80.
$80.
$80 per week.
Yeah, 80 to you can consider 100 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends if I'm going out sometimes. Yeah, then it's a bit of more spending.
Do you use public transport?
Yeah, I do use public transport.
$50, around $50 per week.
Yeah, $10 per day.
$10 per day.
Yeah. I have got the Mikey card, so I usually, for now, it's better that I get a monthly pass, which is somewhere around $180 for a month.
Because you save a few bucks.
Yeah. So normally it'll charge you $10, but if you get a card, it'll give you like $6 per day. So you're like saving $4 per day. That's much better.
And what is your expectation for the future when you have like idea about your company?
Yeah.
You are like you're looking for some like PRs, you be citizen or not for now? How is it? How you think about the future in Australia?
Okay, the future is quite convincing for me in Australia, but I am thinking like if the country gives me a lot of opportunities, like with my business, with my future plans, then I'll definitely like to continue over here. But it also depends on the conditions. I'm a student, so now I'm learning. So the level of education I get from my degree depends. So maybe after that I'll go back to India and continue with my parents' business. So it depends.
Because probably you know there's some guys like I never go back to my country because I love Australia. For you now, today you don't think about it because you don't think about like this because like if don't get a citizen, don't get a this, it's okay for you go back to India in
Yeah, I
five,
I
four.
can because India, everything is settled in India. My family's already there, and we are pretty good there as well. So I don't mind going back to my country.
Okay.
I love my country, and
Yeah.
I respect everything there.
Okay. A dick. Sorry.
Atik.
Guys, this was a chat with Atik.
Yeah.
Atik from India. Then you can understand how much this guy pay for rent. It's so important to know because sometimes Melbourne is better because the Sydney is too high. Yeah, sometimes.
It's almost the same.
Sometimes probably you talk with someone living in Sydney.
Right.
People talk like normally it's pretty the same.
Almost the
like
same.
if someone's talk with you saying like I pay 150 to 200 by rent per week, probably there is something wrong.
Exactly.
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Because
that's the common rate over here. You'll get the same prices.
And thank you very much. Then you now can talk about difference between Australia, India, and I really appreciate your time, man.
Thank
I
you
really
so much.
appreciate
It was great talking to you.
Dick. Dick. Thank you very much,
See you, and
guys.
see you next time.
Bye.
All the best. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.